Hello everyone, this is Kristen with Chrissy's Crafts with a quick little project using your Wild Card cartridge from Cricut. Now this is a design that comes straight off the cartridge, so it's really fast to do. I hope you enjoy the project. Stay tuned because here we go. So let's go ahead and get started on our card. The inspiration from this card actually came from this really cute ribbon today that I found at Michael's. It's a really cute flowered pattern. But what I found when I got home is that I really didn't have the appropriate papers for it. At least not what I wanted. So that is actually going to wait for another day. And I'm going to make the same card I would have made, but with just different paper and different ribbon. So what I did is I went ahead using the Wild Card cartridge from Cricut. I cut out the flower card, and this was cut out on a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and 6" was the largest size allowed. And so this is going to be my base of my card. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and attach my top sheet. Now this is actually using, the top flower is cut using the frame feature, and it's cut at 6 1/4 inch. So this was cut at 6. The flower we're using is cut at 6 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that to get ready. And I don't want to get my petals all the way over towards the left because they're going to overhang. So actually I'm thinking I just didn't do the right side, did I? No, this is the side over here that I don't want to glue. And this side over here can get glued all the way. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and line this up on my card to make sure it covers up the base card. Okay, and that's fine. And then see if I have any excess glue, and I don't, so that's perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and do our, oh, and you'll see that your card just overhangs a little bit, and I actually like that feature. I guess if you didn't, you could line it up the other way and then cut it off, but I actually kind of like it overhanging the card. It's up to you. I've seen it done different ways. Now I went ahead and cut the base of my card. Now typically a lot of people don't do this extra step. I like it, but it's really truly up to you. What we're going to do is we're going to take this. This is cut at 5 inches square, excuse me, 5 1/4 inches square, and this is cut at 5 1/4 by 5 3/4. And so we're going to, over on the left hand side over here, we're going to score it at 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to put it, oh, it doesn't matter which size. I'll put it over here. And it's just harder to work with. Put it down, and we're just going to lightly score it at 1/2 inch. And we're going to fold that over. And the reason I did that is because we're going to run a strip of glue down this back side. Oh wait, let me see. Do I want to do my ribbon first? No, it's okay. And then I'm going to attach this centerpiece on the fold line of that score. So I'm going to line it up so that it's equal and fold it back. Take off any excess glue. And so this is actually opens up and it would be a card. Now for an extra step, if you'd like to, you can go ahead and punch it, which I usually do. I just like it. And I just look at the hole because I marked the holes where I wanted them. And I marked them a 1/2 inch in from the ends of the paper. So I'm just going to punch that side. And punch that side using the crocodiler. And then I'm going to go ahead and set a brad in there. I just like the look. It's just a cute look. So I'm just using little light yellow brads. And I'm going to go ahead and just set that. And set that. Oops. If I can see what I'm doing, I will set it. Pardon me. Oh my goodness. There we go. And we'll get that set. Okay, now that's an extra step. And the reason I do it is because a lot of people will just take this top paper and glue it strictly right on to the base of the card, and they'll write their message behind the actual flower. Well, to me that's just really cramped. So I like to be able to have space to write a message if I want. So by doing this extra step and making this a card in itself, you can now glue this portion of the card and attach it to the base of the card. And it serves the same purpose or the same look. So now you have a decorative paper behind your flower, which you just line up. And I'm going to line mine up towards the top of my paper, and you'll see why in a moment. So I'm going to off-center mine. So now that'll show behind. So now we have a decorative paper behind our flower. And when you open it up, you still have a space that you can write instead of having this paper glued directly onto the yellow.